One evening, an old Cherokee grandfather sat next to his grandson by the fire. He looked at the boy with kind eyes and shared with him a tale that had been echoed through generations. He said, "There's a battle going on inside of each of us. It's between two wolves. The first wolf is white. It represents love, kindness, compassion, humility, and truth. The second wolf is black. It embodies anger, hatred, greed, arrogance, and envy." The grandson, sitting there puzzled, looks at his grandfather and says, "Well, grandfather, which one will win?" The old man paused, his gaze thoughtful, and responded, "The one you feed." Today, we are going to talk about the power of choice and the battle within. This simple yet profound story speaks to an essential truth. We all have two wolves inside of us. Each day, we make decisions consciously and unconsciously that decide which wolf is going to win. Every action, every word, every thought is either feeding the white wolf or the black wolf. The black wolf is not just about feelings of anger and hatred, but it also can manifest as feelings of inferiority, the belief that you're not worthy of success, or the fear of stepping outside of your comfort zone. This wolf in particular thrives in feelings of uncertainty and feelings of weakness. It flourishes when we allow fear to dictate our actions and let resentment or jealousy take root. On the other hand, the white wolf is the essence of our highest self. It's the part of us that believes in the possibility of positive change and the part that seeks peace, love, and understanding. The white wolf, it's optimistic. It's the driving force behind your best decisions. It's the driving force behind your compassionate actions and the pursuit of your most meaningful goals. The white wolf is your inner champion, is cheering you on as you go on about your way. The key here is awareness. Most of us don't even realize which wolf we are feeding in real time. But the truth is, we are feeding one of them with every thought and every action. And as we grow in our awareness, we can intentionally choose to nourish the right wolf. We've established that every moment is a chance to feed one or the other, but we must realize that it all starts with our thoughts. It's easy to feel overwhelmed with negativity, especially when life doesn't go as we expected it to. How many times have you woken up feeling angry, anxious, or disappointed over something that's completely out of your control? The black wolf is the loudest when we are tired, defeated, and feeling stuck or frustrated. It whispers lies like the world is against us, like we're not good enough, or we don't deserve better. But here's the truth. Thoughts are not facts. Our thoughts are only a reflection of how we have conditioned ourselves to see the world. The black wolf wants you to believe that you are your thoughts. You are your worries. You are your fears, and that doubt defines you. And if you don't take control of those thoughts, if you let them run unchecked, you are feeding the black wolf. But the good news is when you become aware of your thoughts, you can consciously choose which one that you're feeding. You can consciously choose to redirect them. Instead of fixating on what's wrong, you begin to focus on what's going right. It is very important that we begin to shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Instead of dwelling on what you lack, appreciate the very progress that you've made thus far. This isn't about ignoring challenges, but ultimately it is about choosing where you decide to place your focus. Another thought is our response to life's challenges are another way we feed one wolf over the other. The black wolf loves reactionary behavior. It thrives in moments of impulsivity, when emotions are high and patience is low. Think about it. When something goes wrong, do you react out of frustration, or do you take a step back and assess the situation with clarity? Feeding the white wolf means being intentional with your responses rather than letting your emotions drive your every action. This is especially important in how we respond to others. When someone cuts us off in traffic, insults us, disappoints us, it's easy to react with anger. That's the black wolf feeding on our irritation. But the white wolf is that other voice you hear, the one that encourages you to pause, to slow down, and choose a response that reflects your values and not your impulses. Now that we understand the battle, let's talk about practical ways to feed the white wolf in our everyday lives. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are actionable habits that can shift the balance in favor of positivity, love, and growth. The first way is to guard your thoughts. Your thoughts are more than just fleeting mental musings. They're the foundation of your reality. They have the power to shape your perception of the world and dictate your reactions in it. Just as a garden needs care to flourish, your mind needs attention to thrive. If you consistently allow negative thoughts to take root, they will start to influence your emotions, your decisions, and your behavior. Negative thinking, it often leads to a cycle. And that cycle includes self-doubt, fear, and anxiety, all of which prevent you from realizing your potential. On the other hand, when you consciously choose to think with intention, you begin to foster a mindset that nurtures personal growth. The thing I love about positive thoughts is positive thoughts lead to us feeling empowered. They allow us to see opportunities where others could see obstacles. This mental shift, it creates a proper environment. It creates that environment of self-compassion, optimism, and resilience, all that are needed for us to flourish in life. Whenever you notice a negative or limiting thought taking over your mind, halt the thought in its tracks. But halting it in its tracks is good, but it's not enough. The next step is to replace it with an even better, more empowering thought. Example, the thought, "I'm not good enough," comes to your mind. Hold up, that is a limiting belief that I have to check. So I'm going to replace it with, "I have unique strengths that help me overcome." Over time, as you continue to redirect your thoughts, you will begin to rewire your brain to favor positivity and self-belief. This shift strengthens the white wolf within you. The second way is to master your responses. One of my daily affirmations is, "I am the master of my own response." And I say that to myself every day because I realize while we cannot always control the external circumstances, we always have control over our response. Our reactions define the outcome of our interactions. Oh, that's good. I think I'm gonna say that again. Our reactions define the outcome of our interactions. They determine whether we fuel a negative or a positive chain of events. Remember, the black wolf thrives in that reactive state, where emotions dictate your actions, often leading you to impulsive and regretful choices. When you respond reactively out of anger, frustration, or fear, you give away your power and contribute to the cycle of negativity. The white wolf, however, lives in a state of intentionality, taking time to process thoughts and emotions and respond appropriately. When you step back and choose how to respond, rather than letting the situation dictate your mood and your behavior, you starve the black wolf and feed the white wolf. This is especially powerful in relationships. When someone you care about frustrates or hurts you, the impulse is to lash out emotionally and to lash out in anger. But by taking a moment to breathe and reflect, we can then approach these situations with empathy. And when you approach situations with empathy, you create a bridge of understanding. Ask yourself, what is this person experiencing right now? What could be influencing their behavior? By choosing patience, compassion, and understanding, you foster a deep connection that diffuses conflict. Number 3, act with Purpose. Our actions are the reflection of our thoughts and beliefs. To align your life with your highest aspirations, it's essential to act with purpose every single day. When you make conscious, intentional choices, you create a life that feels fulfilling and ultimately true to your authentic self. It's not enough to simply think about who you want to be. You must actively embody those qualities through your behavior. Start small by aligning achievable goals with the person that you want to become. If you want to become a kinder person, begin by performing a simple act of kindness every day. If your goal is to become healthier, focus on one small habit that you can integrate with your daily routine. These small actions build momentum and gradually shape you into the person that you aspire to be. The more intentional your actions are, the more you strengthen that side of you that is disciplined, compassionate, and aligned with your values. Over time, these choices will build the life that you envision. Number 4, shift from victimhood to ownership. I like this one. One of the greatest challenges we face in life is the temptation to adopt the victim mentality. The black wolf wants us to believe that we are powerless, that life is happening to us, that we have no control over our circumstances. This mindset keeps us stuck in feelings of unhappiness, helplessness, frustration, ultimately leading to resentment. But feeding the white wolf means embracing ownership of your life and your choices. It means recognizing that while you cannot control everything that happens around you, you always have the power to choose how you react and which actions you take next. By shifting from victim to owner, you take back your power. You take back control and position yourself as an active participant in your own story. To start, ask yourself empowering questions. What can I learn from this situation? How can I grow from this experience? What can I do right now to create positive change in this situation? By focusing on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, your response, you begin to reclaim your power. This mindset fosters resilience, growth, and ultimately your transformation. It helps you move forward with strength, even in the face of adversity. The more you practice feeding the white wolf, the more it just becomes second nature. Eventually, you won't need to constantly remind yourself to choose patience, to choose love, to choose understanding and empathy. These qualities will naturally flow from you, and your life will begin to reflect them. You'll notice a deeper sense of peace, of fulfillment, and of purpose. Feeding the white wolf isn't about perfection. It's about consistent progress. Even on tough days when that black wolf seems stronger, remember that the white wolf is always there, sitting waiting for you to choose it. In every moment, you have the power to choose what gets your attention. Your default, because it's the easiest way, may be to get caught up in the negativity and the frustration. But remember, the wolf that wins is the one you feed. And the more you feed that black wolf, the more it grows. So take a moment and consider, which wolf are you feeding today? Maybe it's in the morning and you haven't even gone on about your way yet. So for you, I ask, which wolf are you deciding to feed today? Go ahead and set that intention. Choose to feed the one that reflects the person that you want to become. Choose love, patience, growth, and kindness. Feed that version of you and watch how it transforms your life for the better. The power is in your hands. Feed the right wolf and let your life become a reflection of your best self. Always remember that growth is a journey, it's not a destination. I'm in it with you, and I'll see you on the next one.